Hey, what's happening, good folks? This is your boy TIMKING, aka Raw Dog, aka doing all the shit you wish you could, but don't got the balls to.
Oh man, you killed it on that one. Hey, and this is old Big Mike White, from Big Mike Team Designs. Hey, man, let's go ahead and just dive right on into today's topic.
Check this out, right? I was sitting there earlier and I was thinking about the song that Tupac had, the late great Tupac, rest his soul.
Right.
At the end of the song, he said, "Real niggas do what they want to do, bitch niggas do what they can." Right.
Right.
I was like, okay, respect, but I'm neither a real nigga, quote unquote, or a bitch nigga, no quote needed.
Right.
But I do what I want to do, and when I do what I want to do, some people don't like it because it's not what they want me to do.
Okay.
Because what they want is what they want, and what I'm going to do is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do what you want. I'm going to do what I want.
So you're going to bump the system regardless.
Oh, yeah. You out here in the world, you working at a job, they say, oh, you can't do that.
Right.
Okay, cool, I can't do it, but what I want to do is this, so I'm going to do that.
Okay.
That's how I carry it. Yeah, he was talking about 3 types of people.
Right.
So I was trying to think, what 3 types of people are you talking about? Because they can't be real niggas and bitch niggas, so what are they?
Well, when you sit there and you come across people, we all do this. We sit there and evaluate and try to hey, what kind of person this is, and in that right there, you have a person that is positive. Mm-hmm. You leave them, you're like, man, I really enjoyed that conversation we had. I learned something from it, mm-hmm. or I have a new outlook. Anything, you feel that. Okay. And then you come across someone who's neutral, okay. Where you didn't have a bad experience, but you didn't learn anything, Right. And then you have what I think a lot of people like to call now is vampires.
What?
Yeah, vampires.
Oh. And so you went from positive. Okay, so you say you could get something out of them, get nothing, or get something taken from you.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Right.
All right. And
that's deep for real.
Those vampires, you don't realize it because they're really good at what they're doing. They're emotional vampires. They will sit there and they never have anything good to say. I have to say it just like that because, man, you sit there and you come in like, after talking to one of these people, you'll sit there and you're like, God, I'm so exhausted. Like, man, really? All the time? And I'm quite sure you ran across that. We all had.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have to sit there and kind of decide on what kind of vampire they are. Mm-hmm. They're a person who, usually a very upbeat person, but guess what? Has something tragic going on in their life, and that's fine. I don't ever have a problem with that. If one of my friends has something bad going on in their life at any given time, and they're always down because a death in the family, some problems going on with the children that they can't quite understand, and those right there, you can give tolerance to.
Right.
The ones I can't give tolerance to are the ones that all they do is just drain you. And they don't even realize that their draining of you is actually killing themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I see people that get in relationships and they have these types of individuals, and you're like, hey, why are you doing this? And we all say that. You see like a dude, right? See a dude sitting there and he's like, yo, why you so shitty to her, yo? Mm-hmm. And usually, for the most part, I know me and you, we don't really comment on stuff like that. That's somebody else's business,
Facts.
Right? But it's not that we don't see it.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's still there.
Unseen.
Right, it's still there.
Mm-hmm.
That's like one of our super abilities, I like to say. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna stick to this as the hill I'm gonna die on. That blacks have this super ability to read the room.
Oh yeah, easily, bro.
And
easily.
It's not because that's not vain. That's not being vain.
No, no. I don't
that's being true.
I don't think that's even the definition of vain. But I'm
yeah, it's no, because you'll hear some people like, oh, you just gotta be something, don't you, Mike?
No,
This is a skill.
This is like I said before. The truth. Sometimes they don't want to hear the truth.
No, they don't.
Somebody gotta oppose the truth sometimes.
Right. Right. And when you're able to identify those type of people, you can sit there and now like, hey, I love it. I heard this from a Buddhist monk, You know, he was like,
Hold on. You heard it from a Buddhist monk?
yeah.
He talked to you?
I listened to a podcast,
Okay.
you know, for spiritual healing. You know.
Buddhist monks do podcasts now.
Yes.
Everybody do it. Apparently,
Yes,
we doing it now.
Right.
so
It's a, way
everybody does.
it's a way to get information out there too.
We never thought of that shit.
And I would definitely tell anybody to look in, you know, for mental healing. But not to get too far off of that, you pretty much said that, you know, if you don't ask anybody how their day is. Like, you know, if somebody comes up to him and says, how you doing? You're like, I'm doing fine. And if his reply normally is nice weather, or he never opens the door for them to sit there and start leeching off of them. And that leech starts with, you know, having a terrible day. And you, hey, what? Mm-hmm. And he says it right too. He's like, you gotta understand, he's a monk.
Right.
You know, he's in that business. People will unload on him all the time. And I remember the first time I heard that, I was like, wow, he's such an insensitive asshole. But
No, not at all.
you know, and then when I thought about it, like, damn,
No.
you know, something, that's Tim.
Kinda.
No, that is.
Kinda, bro. I don't do what he do, but I'm insensitive,
Right.
yes, but it's not to the point.
It's not
like,
insensitive. It's just that you don't want to sit there
there's
and
no
take
need.
that
There's no
burden.
need for me.
Right, to take on that burden.
Extra.
Right.
So,
Hey, you got
but
your own.
the way I answer somebody to my, hey, how you doing? How's your day? Cool, man. You know, the usual. Same as yours, probably.
Right. Yeah, and
Or, you know, hey, good morning. Yeah, how you doing? I showed up.
yeah,
You did too.
I made it in here.
Or, you know, I might say, I'm doing good. How you doing? And then if they start complaining, I'm like, all right.
You cut it short, huh?
I said, okay. And literally go back to what I was doing. If they can keep talking, I don't hear it.
Oh.
I really don't. I'm not gonna tell you, don't tell me. You can say what you got to say.
Right.
But I promise you, I don't hear it.
Said nothing.
I don't hear it.
Not one sound.
Hey, how was your day? Oh, that's pretty good, man. I'm doing good this morning. How about yourself? And as soon as I say it, I realized, damn, I shouldn't even ask.
Wow.
But I did it now.
You put the ears on.
So, they're going to say something, and as soon as it sounds like some bullshit, I just stop listening.
Stop.
No big deal.
He puts them on automatic mute.
And I can realize when they're finished, I'm like, okay, man, well, have a good day.
Wow. You know, I'm not gonna lie. And I know
But that shit works for some people. It don't work for me. You know, some people just tell them having a good day makes them feel better. But it doesn't work. I don't need to tell me anything. You don't have to talk to me at all.
I have done.
And I know most people that ask me how my day was, they need somebody to talk to them.
Right. Yeah. And
So I'll say something, but I don't really give a fuck. I'm not gonna listen to your response.
So in your own mind, so in other words, you're doing a kindness by being there.
Maybe, yeah.
It's
become so non-existent to me. I don't even care that I'm doing it. I don't think I'm doing it. It's whatever.
Right.
You know. Like literally, hey, how your day doing? It's normal. You? Well, and I'm just out of it. Like, cool. You can say good stuff or bad stuff. I probably didn't hear none of it. I'm telling the truth. I just said it because it make you feel.
Hey Tim, you want a hot dog? You just sitting there like, yeah.
All right, have a good day, man. That's not what I asked you. Oh, holy shit. What you say then? You want to listen? No. Oh, then you go on then.
Wow, that right there is a crusher. When they ask you and said, wasn't you listening? And you like, no.
Most people just want to talk. They hear themselves. So once they talk, they heard themselves. They might they upset at you.
Yes, I totally agree.
But they just had to say it out loud to themselves.
Right, I totally agree on that.
So they'll be fine. They might be mad initially. You want to listen? Oh, my fault.
But I still did you a
So
service. Right.
bad.
I still did you a service. I'm giving you free counseling now.
And I promise you, my thought was not to give you counseling. My thought was not to give you free counseling. I didn't think about it.
Right.
It's whatever.
Right.
It doesn't hurt me to say, I'm doing all right, how are you? And I don't listen. It doesn't hurt me at all.
Right. No, it shouldn't.
Because usually you're going to stand there and try to talk to me anyway.
Right.
I'd rather you talk to me about yourself and I ignore it than you try to talk about something else that I really don't want to hear about. And I'm like, get the fuck away from me. If you start talking about you, it's fine. I won't listen.
Right. Okay.
So talk about, hey, so you see this movie, man? I don't fucking watch movies. You know what I mean? They want to talk about everything else. Then
wow.
I give them a chance to talk about them and then get away from me.
So, and I know people know what I'm talking about when I say you give the look. Do you give the black? Do you give them the black look?
I try not to do that no more, honestly.
Oh, really?
I honestly try not to do that no more, man. Apparently, it really hurts people. I don't understand how me looking at you hurt you, but people say like, hey, he looked at him like you don't give a fuck about their life. Huh? Whoa. This is true, but
wow.
this is true, but
But how?
man, like, I'm just looking at him,
Right.
tell you that.
Right.
I just looked at you like, all right,
Bruh. Oh my god.
are you done?
Right.
You know, I got my own shit going on. You got your own shit going on.
That's all you do right there.
It's fine.
That's it. Yeah.
Why not?
Hey, believe me, I've used it many times myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the one that gets me is when they sit there, and anybody that knows me knows that I'm a soft-spoken person. You know, if I get pushed, it can come out of me.
I don't think you're soft spoken. You just don't know a lot of words.
You're right. I gotta work what I got. I gotta work what I got. You know what I'm sorry. Hey, look. You know something? That's real talk. I get with that. That's real talk. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not gonna knock you on that one at all. But
all right, check this out. All right, so those 3 types of people.
right.
Which one of those 3 have you met more? The positive, the neutral, or the vampire?
It's really crazy because you would think you would meet more neutral.
No, I asked you.
But I come across a lot of more individuals that are in the vampire.
Of course you have.
And you know, I said something to someone. I remember this a while back.
You come up here, but you can't.
You know, I'm doing things in my life, regardless. You know, I'm not saying that you can't ride on my coattails, because I believe in you know, bringing people up.
Nothing wrong with that.
But don't stop me.
Right.
Do not criticize. Do not sit there and have negative, especially to someone who's working hard for their dreams.
Right.
You know, because if you don't have a dream, that's on you. But people that do have a dream, you know,
let them be.
Yeah.
Stay out their way.
Yeah, stay out of their way. It's either, you know, you can sit there and be a positive, you know, just, and you ain't got to do much to be positive for someone like that. All you got to do is just listen to them every once in a while. You know, they get excited, and you'll feel that. You'll feel that energy coming off of them.
Positive reinforcement, what you're
Right,
talking about.
right.
I'm not good at that.
Yeah.
I'm not good at that.
Well,
I'm
everybody.
not good at positive reinforcement.
Yeah, everybody. I mean, I'm not. Here's the thing: everybody isn't. But you'll be amazed once you, especially once you get away from that idea of capitalism. You know, and understand that capitalism is not a game for us. You know, I don't know how many of y'all like to play Monopoly. I don't know one person that sits there and says, "I love Monopoly," that loses all the time. You know, and guess what? Monopoly is life. The people who made Monopoly made it with the idea to expose capitalism for what it is, and you know, I think it's Milton Brothers.
Yep. That's Hasbro, I think. That's Hasbro made that.
I thought it was Milton Brothers, but okay, either
One
way,
or two.
we'll definitely fact check that for you.
Yeah, for sure.
But still, a big corporation bought them and bought the rights and you know made a game of it. And you know, I mean, come on, how many times have you seen somebody flip a table over, get pissed off, throw the board, and yeah.
I want to see it when I play with y'all.
Yeah.
You know, when we played it, we don't give a fuck, man. It's a game to us.
Yeah. Well,
some people take it serious.
Right. Yeah, that's it.
I want to see people get mad when I play with you. Who else was playing? It was me, you, Rome. It was always with y'all, man. It was always you, Rome, and them. Y'all got mad about it. I never cared about it.
Well, you know, something that's just my competitive nature, you know. But then when you, like I said, as you go on, like I am.
We both wrong, man.
Mr. German.
We both wrong. It was Parker Brothers.
Oh, Parker Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Parker Brothers.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I said Hasbro. You said
Milton Brothers.
Milton Brothers. It was Parker Brothers.
Yeah.
Mattel and one of them also I could call even though games, but that's Parker Brothers.
That's crazy.
Our fact checker back there made it right for us.
Thank you on fact checking. You know, we don't ever.
Mostly get monetized. She's on payroll too. Her, my boy,
yes,
Big Kev, they on payroll. They're gonna be around for it. They're gonna get paid.
Yeah, exactly.
Once we make it big,
there it is.
I know it seems far fetched. You're looking at it now.
Y'all seeing this in the raw version, starting right here.
Look,
This is crazy.
Everything in the raw version.
Right.
Even me.
Ooh, that's really raw.
Hold up. Don't get it twisted. Now, look, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
Bro,
Don't get it twisted. I got it.
yeah.
It don't pop out. I got it though.
Are you done?
I'm not a vegan or nothing like that.
Are you finished or are
Don't
you
get it
done?
twisted. Macho. Ooh yeah.
Oh God.
Don't get it twisted, bro. We in here. But now, okay, so
Yeah.
like I was saying, you say you run into more vampires than the other two.
Yeah. Because
Myself also.
yeah, because you gotta understand, vampires are really good at identifying people who have that energy of doing stuff in life.
And I'm gonna tell you a thing I found out. No vampire realized they're a vampire.
No, they don't. That is a true statement.
No. So somebody can look at me as a vampire. I would never know. Somebody can look at you as a vampire. You would never know.
Yeah.
You know, in your mind, you're not doing
Well,
it.
you'll know. They don't know. They don't realize it.
You know what I'm saying? Like the person that looks at me as a vampire,
Right.
you know what I mean? They might know. They might think in their mind I'm a vampire.
Right.
To me, I don't know I'm a vampire.
Right. But so here's the thing, and it's actually knowing yourself. No, seriously, hear me out.
not.
And when I say knowing yourself, is because if you know you have like goals, you have a purpose in life, that's gonna shine through.
Yeah.
And
sure.
people with purpose, that's who they're attracted to. So that's why I say that.
I can't confirm or deny that, but what I'm saying is I know people that are vampires,
Mm-hmm.
and to them they're not. They really think they're good people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they can't. You can tell them what they did, explain it to them. You came through and sucked the air out the room. You know when you walked in, everybody changed. You see how when you came in, everybody changed. Yeah, I noticed that, but I don't know why. Well, I'm telling you why. But they were like, nah, that ain't me. Okay.
Right.
Like I'm showing you, and you're agreeing what happened, and you still say it wasn't you.
Right.
I've seen that multiple times.
Yeah.
And I've seen myself walk in the room and maybe were bright.
Mm-hmm.
I see myself walk in the room and maybe like, they might be shocked.
Right.
I can't say I walk in the room and niggas was like, oh, fuck, be quiet.
Yeah.
They did. I didn't even know because nobody told me. Because people used to tell me, like, people I'm around, they gonna tell me. Bro, you did this, that, and the other. Word. They can't, yeah, okay, cool. I can take that.
But and on top of that too, they don't even know that emotional vampires actually exist.
The person that is one don't
Yeah,
know.
they don't know. Yeah, they don't know.
Well, no. See, this is where it's fucked up. You got emotional vampires that tell you about emotional vampires. I've had emotional vampires tell me about one, so they know about them. They know about them. They don't believe they're one.
And
And that could be us. You get what I'm saying? It could be us.
you know something. Here's
So
the
we
thing.
don't know.
We should always question everything.
You never know.
You should always question everything you do, because one, it keeps you sharp.
Mm-hmm.
It keeps you mentally sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Second one, it stops you from being played a fool.
Okay. But here's the thing, right, about that. If you keep, I'm gonna say real people around you, but people that actually think, people that actually are, I don't know the word I'm looking for, I guess real people around you,
Right.
they're gonna tell you. They're gonna tell you if you fucking up. They're gonna tell you, you kind of ain't right. You know what I mean?
But you still gotta accept that though.
But I'm saying, like, most people don't hear that. They don't hear it from people that they trust and love. You know what I mean? Like, if I trust and love you,
Right.
you're gonna tell me where I'm wrong at. You're gonna tell me
Facts.
if you're gonna peep the scene. You might not say nothing at the time. You're gonna peep it a few times and say, yo, every time you come around this person and that person, their attitude changes, and
Right.
you become. This is what happens. This is what happens with most of vampire. Well, this is a part of it anyway. I've seen people that show up to a person. Their spirit's raised and other person's spirit is lowered.
Yeah.
Right? So now, like, if the trip to the room is about them now, everybody talking to them, they feeling they're having a good time, and the person that was there first and you showed up for them, that person's having a bad time. They're in the corner just sitting there chilling, they're just out of it. They're not even paying attention to what's going on because you showed up. You showed up and took all their energy. not knowing you did,
Right.
not on purpose, but you still did. And every time you do it, that same thing happens. Have you seen that?
Yeah, of course. And the big thing to that is it goes back to them understanding to question. The question that we should all question: hey, are we sitting here giving more than we take? Because we all take from each other. We all take something. I like to be around people who are highly intelligent. Because I want to gain something.
Right.
I hope that I can give back in there. Not all the time you can do that, because I want to challenge myself always. So I want to talk to people who have a wider range of knowledge in a certain field.
Right.
So you see, it's one of those things. Like I said, it's two types of vampires. That right there would be the first one I talked about. Hey, this is a person that you like. Oh shoot, you want to learn something? I'm gonna and you don't mind sitting there giving, but then when
you open your neck to that vampire.
Oh, and something.
You opened your neck to that vampire.
I love that.
You didn't realize that. They didn't even know probably then either. But as soon as they got that taste, they need more. Instead of doing their own thing, they just come to you, get from you.
And something, please. I love topics like this. Excuse me. Topics like this. Put in the comments what you think about an emotional vampire and how you react with them. Like I said, because you're gonna have that regardless. You're not gonna get away from it.
Whether you know it or not.
Yeah, know it or not.
Know it, that's gonna happen. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So hit us up. We love reading y'all's thoughts and whatnot, and of course, if y'all had any questions, we'll sit here and pose it. Nothing outrageous, okay?
Man,
safe place.
Any outrageous you got, hit me with it. On my YouTube page, it's Tim King on YouTube. I don't have nothing on there. Or my Instagram is at RawDog88.
There it is.
RAULDAWG88. I take all outrageous. I love outrageous because it's fun. I don't like simple, boring. Like I'm not a simple, boring guy. I like entertaining bullshit. I don't mind entertaining bullshit because it makes me laugh. The only thing that makes me happy is bullshit. Usually, apparently,
you hear
I like the bullshit. Like
so,
all the other shit.
Fill his up. Fill his comments up.
The mundane shit, I can do it, but entertain me.
So you want the spice? You want the spice?
Entertain me.
Yeah, right.
Entertain me. Entertain me, for real.
Entertaining. Yeah. Well, I think he just opened the door, you guys. I think he just opened the door.
If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't.
I can't wait to see this one.
I'm with it.
I can't wait to see this one.
It's early, but understand, I'm with it.
All right. So, any chance that you had like an outcome where you actually got to sit there and help an emotional vampire to understand what they were doing?
Oh yeah, all the time. I do it a lot.
Right. Did they actually try to change?
No.
Okay. Then
no.
It was worthless then.
No.
And I get
they
why
said they said they tried to change that day. That was loud before. They said they tried to change that day.
Right.
Of course they're gonna say it that day, and then the next day you back to that, which is fine. No one changes overnight.
Right.
But I don't expect most of the vampire to change, man. I don't. Like I've never met an emotional vampire that's changed. I met some people when they was teenagers. I'm teenagers.
Have y'all?
I'm 33.
Yeah,
I told the truth this time.
That's a good one.
33.
Wow.
And I knew them since we was teenagers, and they still the same.
Did you call your age out?
Yeah,
for real?
33. I'm the same age as Jesus when he died. Hopefully I beat his record.
I thought he was 31.
He was 33. Hopefully I beat his record.
Okay.
If I beat his record, I'm the new Jesus.
Okay. I hear you.
But yeah. So I know cats that was like that when we was young, and they're still the same way. You know what I mean? I don't expect nobody to change who they are. Like that's what I want people to understand. Some people are gonna be where they are no matter what.
That's a fact.
Like some people do change, some people don't.
we heard this many times. You know, you can lead a horse to water, but can't make him drink. That's a true statement. But my whole thing is giving the information out there to, hey, look, you're a horse.
Yeah,
you're a horse.
But also, check this out. You can lead a water. You can lead a horse to the water. Did you drink the water first?
Right.
Did you drink it first?
Oh yeah.
You drank it first.
Yeah.
So you know it's good water.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's I don't want to
Some
ever
people-
pass on. Yeah, and I knew exactly where you was going with this.
Yeah.
Some
people, but you know, also there's some things in some water not for everybody.
That's true too. That's a true statement. I might not,
That's the beautiful thing about being a human, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's one of the best things. That's the only thing I like about being here in this earth is that everybody different.
Oh yeah, most
That's
definitely.
one thing I do.
You know, so
I do like.
We are different, but believe it or
Solution's
not,
not the same for everybody.
and I'm gonna still preach this.
Yeah.
The hill I die on. We have to be unified. Okay. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King did have it right.
Who?
Malcolm
He
X
had it right.
Yeah.
Hold on, which one had it right? Because they both didn't have it right.
No.
They both didn't have it right.
Actually, you gotta sit there and be able to understand that Martin Luther King, who, he was wanting equality for all of us. All right, and you can't take nothing from that right there.
Okay. Well, they wanted was civil rights.
He wanted equality. Hold on, he wanted equality.
Now, I know.
He
got was civil rights.
But he became a problem when he realized that, hey, look, and this is the real thing. Racism is a byproduct of classism. They use it. No, hear me out. They use the racism to sit there and keep that. It's another veil, and it's many veils. It's many veils that they use. But the one they use the most, the one that's the most prevalent, and the one that I'm going to sit here and talk about because it affects me, is going to be racism. Anytime that you sit there and you buy into this thing that we have a choice. We don't have a choice. Mm-hmm. We the parties are. There he is.
You tried.
The terror. I didn't realize the arms was that long.
He's getting big.
Boy, he's going up too fast.
He's on it.
Too fast.
Maybe 1 and 2 weeks.
Yeah, but getting back to it's just something that they keep pulling over our eyes. And the horrible thing is that people buy into it. Mm-hmm. And because they buy into it, they force me to buy into it. Mm-hmm. You hear it all the time. Mike, it sounds like you're the real racist. What? Bruh, do you know what racism really means?
No.
Anybody can be prejudiced, and that's a fact. Anybody.
Not the same as racism.
Right, but prejudice is not racism. Okay, I cannot make a law that sits there and affects you. Okay, no, I can't do that. When it comes down to the judicial system, come on, bruh, you see it all the time,
Yeah.
where people are sitting there, getting railroaded. We see like 2 versions of the law. And then you want to say, well, it's not 2 versions.
No, it's not. It's only one version of the law.
No, but
There's only one version of the law, bro.
Bruh. What was the kid that just...
No, I know what you're saying, but it's only one version of the law.
Is it possible, what was the young man?
Rittenhouse, whatever his name, Rittenhouse, some house, whatever the fuck his name, who gives a fuck?
Okay.
We know what
but
we're talking about.
No, but
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Okay. But
Our fact checker once again, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
But the thing that gets me the
There's
most...
only one version of the law where everybody gets fucked up at.
No, bro. What I'm talking about... Okay, yeah. That's facts. But no, what I really wanted to sit there and talk about was the judge. That judge should lose his job. Seriously. He did every... I go through my social media app all the time and I'm sitting there looking at these people sitting there trying to defend the things that he did. And you like, okay, one, none of them were lawyers, right? I have not heard one lawyer or one judge sit there and defend the things he did.
I have.
Okay, and I'm quite sure there are some out there. I'm just saying,
they broke down the law and all that shit. They only bring it up for them There are loopholes in the law and be brought up for this boy that they would never bring up for us boys.
Yeah.
You understand me? It's still the same as that law.
And see, that's hold up, but no. See, that's the problem. That's the real problem.
The laws have so many loopholes and so many this, that, and the other. It's still the same law though. That's what we don't understand. They think it's different laws. It's the same as that law. We just don't know it.
That's the thing.
And we will never know it.
Yeah, and once we see this president, right? We see a young man sit here and assault and kill two other men, or two other people, I should say. And we've seen this president where a judge has pretty much threw everything out that he should be doing. It should be a referee. I mean, because that's what a judge is when it comes to this. Because it was a hearing.
It's not what a judge is.
No. He was there to mediate.
Hold up, before you go further. He's mediated between who? Between what?
He's actually there to make sure
in that case, he was mediated between what? Between who and who?
Between the defendant and, of course, the people who were unalive. I gotta say unalive. I can't. Yeah,
so yes, a guy that was there,
right?
And people that can't be there because of death.
Exactly. That you can't say that though.
Why can't you say that?
They couldn't say that.
Why couldn't you say?
They couldn't use the word victim. They couldn't say kill.
Right.
They had to say unalive. Bruh, what?
That's
why?
My thing. Like you can't have a fair trial against a real live person and these motherfuckers ain't there. Especially if the victim is already. Oh, not the victim. He's not the victim, but he's the victim to them.
Yeah, right.
The real victims are not there. They can't talk about it. So you can't get their side of the story because they're dead.
And see, here's my thing though.
Was I too far away?
Nah. You're not too far.
Okay, you heard me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Man, you got a big ass mouth. Everybody can hear you. I'm quite sure people downstairs heard you.
All right, Marsha.
Yeah, Marsha. That's right.
But yeah, like how can you have a trial against one person and the dead person and actually be fair?
Well,
it's the same as having a trial as a white man and a black man. The black man dead to the jury. Oh, that's a silence, boy. That shit.
You know something? You say dead to the jury. They don't even consider him dead. They don't see him at all.
He's not alive.
Yeah, he's
not alive. Like him. Yeah. Not alive.
Yeah, right. Pretty
Same
much.
thing, right?
No. Not alive.
Or they don't count.
And unalive.
They don't even count.
Right.
Unalive and not alive. Because
yeah, not alive. Right, could be.
That's the terminology. Unalive, the terminology you.
Unalive. Yeah, unalive. Because you was once. Yeah, you was alive.
So now you're not alive.
Yeah, now you're